The narcissistic mother wound is one of the hardest wounds you can face in your life. It really, really impacts the trajectory of your life and how you experience life more than anything I think ever else could. Because a narcissistic mother, in particular, is someone that doesn't love you, but pretends that they do. So it's a really painful charade. You trusted this person. You had no choice to survive. You saw them with rose-colored glasses. You saw them as the apple of your eye. You loved your mother, no matter how toxic she was. So it's a very painful wound because of how confusing and lonely it feels to have that type of mother, that absent mother, and a mother who purposefully tries to hurt you. That right there, it's the narcissistic mother purposefully trying to get at you, purposefully trying to hurt you, to compare you to your siblings, to make you feel like shit, to take on her enormous pain. As a young kid, you had to bear on your shoulders your immature mother's pain because she refused to face it. She refused to do her healing journey. We all have a healing journey. Some people have in this lifetime a rougher road, maybe more trauma. Maybe your mom had more than the average. But still, it's her responsibility to heal that, no matter how hard her journey is, not to put it on her kids. So it's a very, very painful wound that can lead to many chronic symptoms throughout your life. The primary one is addiction. Just addiction in general, doesn't matter to what. Substance abuse, but also a pervasive feeling of emptiness that you chronically try to fill with romantic relationships. Okay, so I did that for my whole life. This is the first time in my life where I'm literally happy to be single. I'm so happy. I feel free. I can do whatever I want, and I don't have anyone coming at me or controlling me, you know. But for a while I had that I jumped into relationship after relationship, and if I was single, I soon got into a relationship very quickly. So because I had that narcissistic mother wound, that emptiness in the center of my core, and it leaves you scared. It leaves you feeling incomplete. It leaves you depressed. It leaves you feeling ashamed of yourself, even though you shouldn't be. It leaves you feeling alone, unwanted, fearful of rejection and abandonment. It makes you clingy and desperate and scared, and you're so unsettled. Your nervous system is so rattled from having a narcissistic mother. You live your whole life in fear. You have hypervigilance because of what her hot and cold love and her abuse over the years, her neglect, her just not being there, not caring at all about you, and hurting you and betraying you. I mean, the list goes on with these types of mothers. They will hurt you in so many ways because of how much they're hurting. They're so weak, they refuse to look at their pain at all, and they put it all on you. It's terrible. And that is precisely the reason you attract toxic relationships after that. Toxic romantic relationships is the exact thing you need to heal the mother wound. And when you walk away from the toxic relationship, when you see through it and you see just how connected those types of partners are to the awful parenting or lack thereof you received, that's when you get to heal. So use your relationship if it's really difficult right now, or if you went through a breakup or are going through one. Use all that as a way to realize, hey, I attracted this really tough relationship and this person who treated me awfully because that's exactly how my parents did. Okay, you attract what you are. You attract what you are emanating. So if you don't heal that mother wound, it's emanating. It's sitting there untouched and it's emanating out of you. And you will attract who are like that abusive and absent parent, because that's what you're emanating. So that's why healing is so important. It's the most important thing ever. It's more important than a PhD. It'll get you farther than anything in the world, in the matrix. Inner healing work, because when you heal that wound or any wound that corresponds to something in your life, that situation in your life automatically improves. You don't have to lift a finger, because like attracts like. So when you heal the mother wound and do the hardest work you can do, which is healing the mother wound and walking away from the narcissistic partner and doing the healing with that, when you do all that, I swear to God, You begin to vibrate a higher frequency. You begin to feel complete and whole. You are not lonely anymore, even if you're alone. You no longer are chasing relationships. You're no longer scared to be single, but you're happy. I promise you, healing that wound, you attract so much new good into your life. So it's important. And I'm sorry you went through it. I'm sorry your mom is like that. She'll never understand, but she's giving you an opportunity to level the fuck up past your wildest dreams when you heal.